Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
No prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
And the shot! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shaw with the cross. Cleared away. Bruno Fernandes. That's a throw. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Martinez. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Ambitious ball here. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Manchester United finding their passes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale. It's Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it into space. Shaw is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, Red, nice interception. No goals as yet. Šeško. No way through. Looking to play a chance! It's a loose ball. Played up towards the front line. And it's Casemiro. Shot at goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Ahmad. Delivered. Surely now! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Diallo plays it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Matheus Cunha. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without complication. That's a half-decent try. Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko! And he's done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Shaw delivers. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Shevchenko. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. Shaw. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Diallo going full steam down the flank. Cleared away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. It's Casemiro! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. Matheus Cunha. Played out wide. Ahmad. Nice control. Messi. Bale. And now the breakaway. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Shevchenko! They want to be quick to recover this. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment.
He's having a shot! Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Casemiro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he get on the end of this? Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Ahmad. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that could set him on his way. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's rather hopeful. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Thuram. And back to the keeper they go. Dixon. Cannavaro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Right, Shevchenko. And Casemiro. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Shot could be on. Shoots! He's got a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. That's just playing it safe and simple. That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's worked it through. Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Iraq.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Beckenbauer clears. Diallo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spread neatly. He has found the way through. And a chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
He's shooting! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Ahmad. Casemiro. Baresi spots it and intercepts. And he thumps it clear. Ahmad. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Raul. And he plays one through. Maradona. Maradona! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Iraq who take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. No way through. Matheus Cunha. It's come to nothing. Beckenbauer. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And here's Raul.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to gift it back. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Casemiro. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Diallo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Matheus Cunha. Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it up. He gets big. Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. Raul. Chance! He scores! And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Raul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Gets into some space. He's got away. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. He's tried one! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Ahmad. Played to Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Baresi does well to get it back. Martinez. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played.
There will be 3 minutes added.
He's on it, can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ambitious ball here. And this is Raul. It's Raul! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that means just one thing. Match chance for a shot! It's hit the upright. Sticks it away! Deep into first half stoppage time, And there is the half-time whistle. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham. Son Heung-min! And he's taking no chances. It's Raul! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently... Son Heung-min! And yes, it's there! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Well, that has checked. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Decent chance! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Looking to play him in. Roll! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Iraq take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the... Son Heung-min! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Yoro. And it's made its way to him. Looking for the run. And he's worked it through. He is through here. Can he finish? Loose ball. In he goes again. Really well taken goal. Right back in the game. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10.
So, time for changes
Matthias
on
Cunha.
both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace
We
him
have got
is
ourselves a game
number
here.
9,
It's
Mason
fallen!
Mount.
Off the
Substitution in
post!
progress.
It's in! Bebeto duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Iraq go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mount. Over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he plays one through. They've got to be quick to recover this. He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline.
Oh no, this does not look good. Shot a goal! That's another chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Messi. Bebeto! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And Bebeto! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a pretty loose pass. That pass has been well intercepted.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. And he shoots! And that's wide. Diallo making good progress on the right-hand side. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that will be the final act. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
United against Netherlands.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. De Ligt with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Casemiro. Out to the right. Ahmad. To Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's good play. Casemiro. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's played it back. Can he get it through? And they've switched it over to the other side. Ahmad. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in. He is through here. And this is Hazard. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Shaw. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Nicely spread. Ahmad plays it across. And he can clear it away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Chance, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Šeško clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's hoisted clear. What a throw in. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Not the most accurate pass. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nice looking ball. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Hazard. Bruno Fernandes. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Ahmad. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So what can they make of this? Conte. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through, and he's picked it up out wide. He has a... He's having a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Casemiro. Darwin. Now it's Hazard. Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Hazard. Hazard with the terrific header. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
Well,
to
obviously
make sure
things
to put
are not
any
good,
litter in
Peter.
the
It
bins
seems the
provided.
team were just
Thank
a
you
bit
for
too
your
busy
cooperation.
playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
De Ligt, challenged just a bit on the firm side. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hazard touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He won't be happy with that one. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. To Martinez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And Casemiro strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's got away. Decent chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bellingham. Oh, super find. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Ahmad. Šeško. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Torres.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Spread neatly. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Bayindir deals with that nice and simple. Ahmad. Conte. Here's Rafael Leao. Maguire does really well there, he is strong. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the
everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and
Ahmad! Goal! Manchester United! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it out wide. Gnabry. Ahmad. That's a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's picked his way through. Ned's a mighty... Oh, crossbar! So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nedved going full tilt down the left. That has been knocked clear. And we have our very first corner. Beckham plays it short. Opts to play it. And a chance! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And it's De Bruyne. And this is Drogba. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Šeško. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Driving forward.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. Gnabry gets into a good position. An instinctive delivery. Nicely weighted ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ahmad, and that's been intercepted. Lofted in. De Ligt with the clearance. Nedved. He's got two. Oh, crossbar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Great vision. Now it's Drogba. Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take...
Shot a goal! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved could try cutting inside here. He gets big! And that was very necessary. And the pass is intercepted. Nedved. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Great ball, and he's in here. Matheus Cunha. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
Gets his head on it! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Hernandez. In towards the back stick. That's a decent clearance. Ahmad.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shaw cuts it out. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety. Substitution for Manchester United, number 10, Matheus Cunha.
That gets things going for the second half.
To replace him is number 11, Diogo Dalot.
Played in, climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gnabry, looking for options for movement. Oh, that pass isn't the best. White. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Now the Gnabry! And he's there to belt it away. And they've got a throw. Diogo Dalot. It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through. Diallo proves just a little bit too strong. Can he get it through? Look at the space here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's found a way through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He is just caressing the ball. And the ball is out of play. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pedri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. That's good running with the ball. White. Shaw goes on a charge down the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Plays it across. It's a pretty loose pass. 75 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Lovely bit of skill. Nedved, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Swings in, he rises! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Šeško! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hazard. Oh, it's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good.
And Batistuta! Batistuta!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he spark a counter here?
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Knocks it into space. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's an imaginative pass. And he plays one through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? Conte. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Batistuta. And the shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now with it. Oh, terrible pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Little pass back. That has been slung wide. Takes aim and crosses. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. He's had it taken off him. And they can counter here. And he was quick to react. Casemiro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Sticks it away! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's on it. Can he get away? Azar. Great vision. That is a great pick out. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion.
Mathias Cunha! Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's Dalot. Can he get onto this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini wins the duel this time. He's a sharp little ball here. Shaw cuts out the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good ball, good take. He's got tall. Just off target.
Mathias Cunha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nuno Mendes. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Azar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Šeško played out to the left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in, spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Mathias Cunha.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Pings in across. Cleared away. Azar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergkamp. And that's been intercepted. Mathias Cunha. Conte. Diogo Dalot. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mathias Cunha. Now that's well seen too. And the ball's gone astray. Out to the right. Bruno Fernandes. And back it goes. He's in space and looking for options. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Great chance! He scores! And they're back in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Šeško tries a shot! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
This is Batistuta, takes a shot! Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be a chance. And the number on the board is 3. Strokes it back. Szoboszlai. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Stood up well to him there. Matheus Cunha. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. That's an imaginative pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! Goal! France! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United are already chasing. Big chance! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better.
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ahmad hangs in a cross. They've got a corner here. Diallo with the short one. And here's Ahmad. And he's gone backward. Real chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for the run. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's played through for him. Now it's Matheus Cunha. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's made its way to him. Chance. Header! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It's a promising position. It's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Nuno Mendes. Šeško. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mendes getting this one clear. And it's been shipped out wide. Bruno Fernandes gets his head on it! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vieira. And it's De Bruyne. Clipped into space. Mbappe! Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Neymar. Lukaku. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! No space, no problem. You just cannot. And the half-time whistle goes.
Manchester United are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole tower of good.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. De Ligt. It's a good ball out wide. Diallo has it in a wide... And the shot! And it... Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Neymar. De Bruyne. Over to the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. the shoot! Cleared without complication. France have their third corner. Played out towards the right wing. That looks a good cross. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Casemiro. Aimed beyond the defence. That pass isn't the best. De Ligt cuts it out and smartly reclaimed. Beckenbauer. Played into space. Nicely worked. Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played back in. And it's Lukaku. He's being urged to shoot. Goes for a shot! He's scored! And they are right back within touch! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nuno Mendes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Ahmad. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Shoots! He has done it! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Vieira. Casemiro. Oh, shooting chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lukaku. Le numéro 3.
Well, see, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped
Le
it.
numéro 14. Beckham. À leur place, le numéro 10.
Casemiro is there to clear.
Le numéro 13. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 6. Messi. Changement en cours.
Now, can they get him away? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar. Some really good ball movement. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's there to get it away. Kimmich. And this is Lewandowski. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he thumps it clear. Oh, it's charged, surely! Shaw attempts a clearance. And he can clear it away. Diogo Dalot clears.
Il y aura
Now, he's
4
got space
minutes
here.
de temps additionnel.
It's ended up in no man's land. There will be 4 extra minutes. Osimhen. And that is out of play. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to
everybody,
lock
and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is
match.
football at its finest.
Manchester United against Frankfurt.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been a better...
Chance for a shot! Played over towards the opposite flank. Bruno Fernandes. And he's got the beating of his man. He's having a go! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Maguire cuts out the pass. Ahmad. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for... Chance, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Diallo plays it short. The ball goes in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Šeško. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nicely spread. Diallo could try cutting inside here. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! And again! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Now the delivery. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Spread neatly. Real chance here. Baresi.
Eintracht Frankfurt really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Roberto Carlos delivers.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Shaw getting this one clear. Casemiro charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? And Batistuta has fallen kindly here. Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Eintracht Frankfurt have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Raul. Gnabry is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Carlos.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Casemiro. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ahmad. Well, that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Šeško. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Batistuta. Gnabry. And it's been played through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Lovely pass. Shapes to shoot! He scored! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Puskás. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham.
Manchester United have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And claimed it back swiftly. Aimed beyond the defence. Here comes the cross. Shaw with the clearance. Casemiro. Šeško. Baresi gets across to intercept that. This is Gnabry. Gnabry. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Batistuta. And the pass is intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Up he goes! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Šeško looking to add to his goal. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably...
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And a chance! Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Gnabry gets a foot in here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gnabry picks it up out wide. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Šeško engages and forces him off the ball. He's in a great position here. Matheus Cunha. Oh, just he's tried one! Off the post! Gnabry. Batistuta might just make this. Gets a good foot in there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Matheus Cunha. It's a throw-in. Beckham. Puskás. And it's Beckham. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. That's the keeper's ball. And that's that. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely...
He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lovely bit of skill. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely spread. Julie has it in a wide position. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That'll be a throw-in. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. De Jong. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Lovely, now then. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making...
Terrific header! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan really could have done without this. Dealing with the pressure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference.
He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Chance to deliver. He's had a shot! Goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment.
Takes a shot! Hakimi. Now Foden. Now it's Wirtz. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Juli. Ruben Neves. Raul. Oh, sweet feet. He's looking wide. Talisca. Wirtz. It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni. Now Foden. Puyol. Ruben Neves. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. It's run loose here. Raul. Park Ji-sung. Keeper's got good distance on that. Out to the left it goes. Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Foden absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Added time.
Juli chasing after it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Koundé. And it's Ruben Neves. Looking tidy in possession here. That's good play. Bale. It's Park Ji-sung. And that is expertly dealt with. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Inter Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 94.
And we're off again.
Number 18. Ciao. Coming on the field.
Back into the middle.
20. Cristiano
Park Ji-sung.
Ronaldo. Number 4. Thiago Silva.
Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. It's an Inter free kick. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Julie! And that's caused a worry or two.
Julie is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Julie. Oh, that's nice. He's got away. And he's gone backward here. Raul. Judge, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So now the difference is 3. Nesta. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's a fine interception. De Jong. Can he get on the end of this? That's good vision. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So is this the start of a comeback? Almost an hour gone. Raul. Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. It's Park Ji-sung. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Bale to Ruben Neves. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Great skill, that's nice. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ambitious ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. Raul in acres of space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. He is through here. And a chance! And he hits the net. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Foot in. Koundé. That's a throw.
substitution on the field. Number 15, Frenkie de Jong. Number
Well, that
6,
is one way to stop him.
Retz.
The referee's
Number
awarded a free kick.
14, Eucharist.
Just a talking to, I
Coming
think.
on the field,
Yes, it is.
Number 24, Barella. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 9, Rashford. Substitution.
Julie. Now it's Rashford. Rashford driving forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Searching pass he's played there. Good read, needed to be. Decent chance! It's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Julie will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He won't be happy with that one. Julie, oh, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just 5 minutes left. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's out of play for a goal kick. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Isco. Beckham. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
There will be 5 minutes at a
Messi.
time.
Oh, that's fabulous. And a shot! Decent enough try.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Ball's played through. Barella providing an outlet on that flank. Aubameyang. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bellingham. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rashford. Aimed beyond the defence. And time is up. Inter Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win.